What is going on, Summoners? We're back here today with another Champion Deep Dive. Today, we're talking about the Maker. So, sit back and relax, because it's time to get into it. The Maker enters the contest with an altered mind, providing him immunity to neuroshock and reversed controls. He also utilizes tactical evasion. When performing a well-timed block against a basic attack, he evades the attack instead. And when evading a basic attack, he inflicts a stun passive for 3 seconds, which is removed when the opponent is struck twice. When this stun would be inflicted, the stun and his evade go on a shared cooldown for 8 seconds. Additionally, the Maker hates luck, so he doesn't land critical hits. All of his personal effects and the stun debuff from the parry mastery have 125% ability accuracy. The Maker is a master planner. He starts each quest with 4 persistent planning charges. These max out at 8 stacks. On the pre-fight screen, you can choose up to 3 planned obsolescence passives to inflict on the opponent at the start of the fight. Each passive costs 1 charge, and is inflicted even if a different champion enters the fight. His special power drain passive passively drains the indicated percentage of their remaining power when an affected champion activates a special. This is unaffected by ability accuracy modification. His instant siphon passive increases the potency of incoming damaging instant effects, as well as reduces the potency of outgoing damaging instant effects by the given potency. And his Cowardice passive reduces special attack damage by the given potency. All of these passives have a 15-second duration, and are refreshed when the opponent is knocked down. Their potencies are also halved if the attacker isn't a tech champion or one of the Maker's outgoing synergy partners. Additionally, their potency scales with the rarity of the Maker. If a different version of the passives are applied, only the strongest one will trigger. The Maker's teammates also help him progress his plans. For each fight he or his teammates win, he gains 1 planning charge the next time he enters a fight. Now, his heavy attacks do not add to his combo meter. The final hit pauses the planned obsolescence passives for 5 seconds and inflicts a heal block debuff for 8 seconds. Additionally, the final hit also deals a burst of instant plasma, dealing energy damage that is multiplied by his critical damage multiplier. Now, let's check out his special attacks. On activation of the Special 1, the Maker pulls a weapon from another dimension, deploying a plasma mine in front of himself. There can only be 1 on the field at a time, and if the opponent moves into the mine, it triggers, inflicting a burst of instant plasma, with damage scaling from his critical damage multiplier. But, as a defender, he only deals 1% of this damage. Additionally, when the plasma mine triggers, he inflicts a 10% suppression passive on the opponent for 30 seconds. These max out at 6 stacks. While suffering from one of the Maker's suppressions, the opponent's inflicted with a 75% power reroute passive, granting the Maker increased combat power rate based on how much he's lowering it by. For each rank in the Collar Tech Mastery, he gains an additional 3% combat power rate. The plasma mine needs to recharge after it triggers. This happens while the Maker is charging his heavy attack, and it recharges for a smaller amount when either champion is struck. With the Special 2, on activation, he removes the recharge on the plasma mine. And if the opponent is not blocking, triggering the plasma mine during this attack overcharges it, increasing its base potency by 200%. Plus an additional 40% for each personal suppression on the opponent. But overcharging the mine also destroys it. The Special 3! The Maker re-triggers his selected planned obsolescence passives, and at the end of this attack, moves an existing plasma mine behind his opponent and empowers it for 12 seconds. Empowered plasma mines automatically recharge every 0.5 seconds. Now, let's check out his signature ability. When awakened, the Maker starts each fight with one special evade charge that is consumed to evade a hit during a special attack. This does not trigger during well-timed blocks. And he gains one extra charge for every 60 sig levels. He also gains a special evade charge when the Plasma Mine is triggered during his special attacks. Keep in mind, all special evade charges are removed when he's struck by a heavy attack. Additionally, when his tactical evasion stun fails to inflict or is removed before its duration expires, he inflicts a non-stacking energy vulnerability passive and gains stun immunity for 4 seconds. Now, let's take him out for a spin in the champion rotation. To begin, perform a well-timed block to trigger your tactical evade. While the opponent is stunned, dash in and immediately use your heavy attack to refresh your passives. Oh yeah, don't forget to place your pre-fight. In a normal fight, the instant siphon will be your best bet for extra damage. Build up to your special 1 while pushing the opponent against the wall. Then, launch to place your Plasma Mine. From here, try to get your opponent to trigger your mine, and to recharge it, use your evade stun to buy some time to charge your heavy. While building to your special 2, try to set yourself up so your opponent will be pushed into the Plasma Mine with your attack when you launch it. Then, just watch that massive burst of plasma melt your opponent into pieces. If the opponent isn't already knocked out, just repeat this process until they are. Now, if you need some extra juice, you can go for your special 3 to empower your Plasma Mine to deal constant bursts of plasma damage, which is perfect for taking on those larger health pools and beefing up those red numbers. And hey, don't forget about those powerful pre-fights before tackling some of those tough defenders. Make sure you plan ahead and use what you need before entering the fight so you can give the Maker the upper hand. Thank you for watching this champion deep dive for the Maker. And hey, if you liked the video and want to see more, click subscribe, like, comment, and share. And if you haven't already, join the official Marvel Contest of Champions Discord and come discuss. And remember, we'll see you in the Battle Realm.